Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Bill Gates has gone on record to say he will leave most of his $200 billion fortune to Africa. Not so fast. I don't trust him. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. If you live in Africa or care about African development, it's worth celebrating any genuine progress. But it's equally valid to question any single Western foundation setting most of the agenda. That's why most Africans will say, thank you for the help, but don't give this guy the key to our health system and food supply, because you know how he get down. Bill has gone on record to say that he is down with population reduction. Yeah, he's a full-blown eugenics supporter. So is his wife, Melinda Gates. So was her father, Reginald Ruggles Gates. Yeah. From the 1920s to the 1930s, that dude did everything he could to reduce the population, to promote programs, to reduce the population with a special interest in Africa. Why is it that every time they want to talk about reducing the population, all of these eugenic experts and enthusiasts, why do they focus on Africa so much? I mean, they are preoccupied with Africa. I'm gonna tell you what I believe. I believe that Bill is only saying that he's going to leave all of his money, or most of his money, to Africa so that he can gain more access and trust. Trust first, so he can get more access. I do not believe he's going to keep his word. It ain't nothing for people like him to break their word. They are very good at smiling in your face and making you think they're on your team. Throwing some chips your way, you know. You focused on the philanthropy. You just focused on, oh man, he gave me something for nothing. He didn't even ask for anything back. Next thing you know, they take it over. Philanthropic colonialism. Yeah, man, that's what it boils down to. Is that even a phrase yet? I might need to coin that. Philanthropic colonialism. Yeah, that's what it is. This dude, Bill Gates, when it came to the vaccines, he was in the front. He was leading the charge, talking about black people need to get it first. You know, trying to act like he was talking about the poor and the disenfranchised. You know, they're hurting the most. They're going to be affected the most, so they should get it first. Trying to make people think that he really cared, when really he trying to use black folks as guinea pigs. That's right, I said it. I don't trust him. The dude has actually said exactly what his intentions were many, many times, and he's laughed about it right in our faces. And people are still trusting this dude. During the pandemic, during COVID, the government was listening to this dude. He's not a scientist. They're listening to him to give them the information that they're relying on him to give them the information they need to heal the nation. Bill Gates don't know a damn thing about vaccines. All he knows is that those vaccines, let me back up. What he knows about vaccines is the side effects and what they'll do to you, how they will harm you. He don't know anything about actually creating a vaccine that works. He don't know anything about that. That's not his background. His background is computer software and stroking checks to gain access. Stroking checks to gain access. Look, man. Boy, I almost had a flashback. Let me get back on track. Yeah, so that's what's going on, fam. I don't trust him. I don't trust Bill Gates. I don't trust Melinda, Bill and Melinda Gates. Yeah, Melinda, yeah. I was about to say Belinda. I don't trust Melinda. I don't trust the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and nobody who worked there. I don't trust any of them. I know for a fact that they do not love African people. And they are only there to take advantage of the people and steal. Whatever amount of money that they give, they're gonna get that back 1,000 times over and over again. Africa gotta wake up. These African nations, they gotta wake up. We gotta get more of those Ibrahim Traorés. We gotta get more. We gotta get more nations that's moving like Burkina Faso. We gotta get more nations that's moving in that direction. More unity. Africa don't need the West. In fact, Africa is the only continent that's self-sufficient. Now we're just waiting on it to become independent. But Africa do not need any other country. Africa got all of the resources it needs to be a thriving, progressive powerhouse of a continent. Africa don't need no Western influences whatsoever. Don't need any influences from Europe. They don't need any influences from Asia. Africa got everything it needs. What it needs is leadership. They got the people. They got leaders in that continent. They got leaders on that continent. Now they just got to put them in place. And the people got to back them and stand 10 toes down. And know that hating ass West coming. Oh, they coming. They gonna always come. Because the last thing that they want us to do is see a self-sufficient, independent Africa. No more talk.